Sorry, so that we
want to move now?
Yeah, so that we can exhaust. We have a lot to talk about this afternoon.
All right.
And as he was talking about the special prosecutor just issued a statement. You know, the office announced last year that it was undertaking investigation into payroll fraud. That some people were on the payroll and taking money every month, yet for no work done. The SP just issued a statement saying that they've concluded their investigations and the finances there. We'll share that with you before we end the show this afternoon here on The Pulse. Sammy Gyamfi is my guest as we talk about a lot of issues. What is your concern with the renovated Sunyani Airport?
Well, it is not only our concern. I believe it should be the concern of every well-meaning Ghanaian who is interested in the protection of the public purse.
Is it about poor work done or conflict of interest?
Corruption. You see, first of all, there is a principled issue, an issue of principle, an issue of consistency, an issue of the social contract that the ruling NPP, led by President Akufo-Addo and his vice, Alhaji Bawumia, have with the people of Ghana. You see, when politicians are soliciting for votes, when politicians are campaigning, they make all manner of promises. We all do. But the promises we make must matter to us when we are elected on the basis of those promises. Those promises form a social contract between you and the people. And when you break those promises, you are betraying the trust of the people. Right. You are demonstrating to the people that you cannot be trusted and that they made a mistake in voting for you. This is fundamental to the discussion on the Sunyani Airport. Two things that Alhaji Bawumia and President Akufo-Addo made paramount in their campaign in 2016 was what? Number one, nepotism. You were in this country. You have been doing this work for ages. I knew you back in the day, even in Kumasi.
Right.
And so you heard the promises they made on nepotism. We will not run a family and friends government. My wife will not be distributing contracts. They made a fuss about contracts being awarded to companies owned by the brother of the then president, who had a well-established track record.
Ibrahim
Mahama. In the mining sector, not only in Ghana, but across Africa. His track record was there, sought after by the best mining firms in Ghana, like Gold Fields. The person who was mining for Gold Fields in Takwa and Damai, he was told that he could not work because his brother was president. When he was working way before his brother became president. When this man was even doing things for us for free, like dredging the Odo, at his own expense, he was bastardized by the NPP. That, hey, family and friends government, this, that, nepotism, this, that. We will not do that.
What is the connection to this to the Sunyani Airport?
This Sunyani Airport, if you check the website of the Ghana Airport Company Limited, and Paul Adomochi should listen and listen good.
In fact, we have this clip. We're going to play it back because he's reacted to
He should listen and listen good. Because if he spoke just as host of Good Evening Ghana, I would have ignored him. Because everybody knows that he's bastardized.
He's a board chair.
Because he's a board chair of Ghana Airport Company.
Right.
That is the only reason why I'm giving him attention. Okay? I respect him, but clearly I don't place any premium on what he says on that show. But because of his position as the board chair of Ghana Airport Company Limited, that is why I am saying he should pay attention. The man he speaks for, Alhaji Bawumia, and his wife berated President Mahama for giving contracts to a company owned by his brother back in the day. They promised not to run a family and friends government. I'll show you the stories. Okay? Now he comes into office and lots of contracts, not one, not two, not three, not four, are being given to a company owned by the brother of the vice president.
The claim is that he presented the lowest bid for the Sunyani Airport.
That is a lie from the pit of hell. And I've dared him. This is Joy News. If he likes, he should come here for a debate and show me that bid. I've dared him anywhere. He can pick any platform of his choice, except that NPP Food Soldiers platform of his. Any platform of his choice. And let's go there. This contract was given to him just like that, without any bid. No bid. This was a sole source contract. So this claim about Amandi offered to do the job at a certain price is neither here nor there. What about that project is so special that the Ghana Airport Company decided to award a job through sole sourcing. Tell me. Because procurement in Ghana is governed by law.
Right.
Section 41 of the Public Procurement Law. And it spells out the basis for awarding contracts on sole sourcing. You only do sole sourcing when you require a certain exclusive expertise.
All right.
This job was just for the rehabilitation of an existing airport, which was going to ensure that the runway for the airport, which at the time was 1,280 meters, was extended to 1,400, meaning he was only adding 120 meters. 120 meters is like from here to the other entrance.
To the runway.
To the runway.
So the contract.
It's like tiling.
So Sammy, one step after the other. So the contract was not to patch potholes.
No, I'm going to show that to you. We are coming gradually. So the part about the runway was an extension. It was what they call reconstruction and extension. Reconstruction. So if you look at the whole stretch, it was up to 1,400 meters. But only 1,280 was in good state.
Right.
So with regards to the runway, the remainder of 120 was in a bad state, which was what he was supposed to reconstruct. And then once that 120 is added to the 1,280 meters, you get 1,400. So it was a reconstruction. Then apart from that, there was a terminal. We all know the Sunyani Airport terminal, a small building.
Of course.
Which the Ghana Airport Company says he was supposed to do minimal renovation. And if you go, the minimal renovation is what has been done. There has not been any facelift to that building. Then there was the apron, okay, which is where the planes park, which he was supposed to do some renovation. That basically was patching of potholes.
Right.
You understand? Then there are a few connecting roads to the airport that he was supposed to resurface, not construct, but resurface. Resurface means chippings. That is it.
And he said that was done for free.
I don't know.
We'll listen
what
to him
is he
shortly.
talking about?
We'll listen to him briefly.
What is he talking about? Look, anybody watching me, Google. Because of this is just one-on-one.
Right.
I don't want to pause and now go on my phone to show you something. But just Google. Contractor on Sunyani Airport abandoned site. Google, 2021. When he was not being paid, he left the site. So if he was a Father Christmas, so rich that he can do things for free, like Paul Adomotri claims, why did he leave the site?
Let's pause here for just a second.
Listen. Let me just give you the cracks of the point.
Because I want to bring points so that we can continue.
Hold on. The cracks of the point is that, number one, you preach against nepotism, but here you are engaged in nepotism at this obscene level, heaping contracts upon contracts to a company owned by the brother of Alhaji Bawumia, the vice president. Number two, even if you were awarding the contracts to him lawfully, we won't have a problem. You are awarding the contract through sole sourcing when the law doesn't allow for sole sourcing. So the contracts are being awarded illegally. Then number three, the contract is being awarded at an inflated cost. Master, go to the Sunyani Airport today. I was raised in Sunyani.
So
go there and tell me whether the works you see there, it is justified for somebody to tell you that the airport company spent 52.5 million cedis on those works. 525 billion old Ghana cedis for what? That Pentimamento building they call a terminal? Or that 120 meters, you know 120 meters
right,
of reconstruction and extension of a runway, and a so-called repair of an apron, which was basically the patching of potholes, 52.5 million. And that is why we, to give you a pictorial demonstration of the lack of value money in that project, we decided to compare it to the ultra-modern, brand new whole airport President Mahama built at $25 million. Look at the runway, 1,900 meters. Not 120 meters.
Sammy, just
Look
1 second,
so that we
can...
all those things and compare it to the price.